It brings me great pride to showcase all the wonderful things going on at our middle schools across the district. In McAllen ISD, we have outstanding schools, and we're showcasing our middle schools. This morning, we have our outstanding principal, Mr. Gutierrez, who's done a wonderful job leading Brown Middle School. He's done an excellent job in all facets, from instruction to the physical plant, to building the morale and the spirit and developing a winning spirit in everything that they do. So we're very proud of Mr. Gutierrez and his leadership. We're excited to see some of the great things that are going on at Brown. And I do want to thank you, sir, for your leadership and everything that you do.
Thank you for your support. That's the biggest thing that I feel your support, central office staff support, having the faith and the belief that I could lead a campus. And what I attribute all the wonderful things that you said is the quality of people that work at Brown Middle School. Paramount to that is the teachers. We have excellent, excellent teachers, and all the success that we've had here at Brown Middle School, I attribute to the quality of teachers that we have here.
We know that great schools have great teachers, and we know that in McAllen ISD, it's not about programs, it's about people. So you saying and attributing the success of this school to teachers is right on target. And I appreciate you being a leader that recognizes the importance of the staff that really make it happen in the classroom. So what are some examples of some of the things that teachers are doing?
For example, we have Miss Clark, who is a 6th grade science teacher. My daughter is a student here. She's a 6th grade student here. And every time on the way home, she's always bragging to me about Miss Clark, about how interactive it is and how engaging it is, how fun she has in that class, learning science, which is sometimes can be a difficult content to comprehend, but she's always talking to me about experiments and projects. And what that says to me is that that teacher has a good grasp on student-centered instruction, on inquiry-based learning, which is something that we want to promote throughout every classroom on our campus, because that leads to students being engaged and students having a better chance of retaining all this content, all this material. If it makes an impression on them, if they're engaged, if they're doing most of the work, they have a better chance of really internalizing the material and really learning the material. So Ms. Clark is just one of many examples of that kind of learning going on in our classrooms.
And that's a blessing for you to not only have the opportunity to lead this high-powered organization, but for you to also be a father.
Yeah.
So what advice would you have for parents? What advice do you have for them about bringing their children to Brown and what that means to you as a father?
It's a big responsibility, and it just makes it very real for me. I'm not only the principal of this school, I'm a parent. I'm part of the community that is sending their most valuable possessions to this school, so I take that very seriously. So that's why teacher quality ranks paramount to me, behind only the safety of our students. We need to make sure that they're safe when they drop them off, and the same way that they drop them off, they pick them up. But next to that is just the quality of teachers, because as a parent, I expect my child to have a quality teacher in every classroom. And my expectation for my own child is the same expectation that I have for every child that comes to our school.
So what are some of the things that, as a father, I'm asking, that I could expect my child to experience here at Brown? What are some of the things that would help round my child out?
They're going to be challenged. That's a conversation that I have with my daughter, that I have with the students, is don't be afraid of the challenge. Everything shouldn't be easy. Because I hear it from students, and I hear it from my own child. Dad, why is math so hard? It's because it's not just the content, but it's the skill of problem solving, of tackling something that's difficult, of applying different strategies to solve a difficult problem that transitions to high school, that transitions to college, that transitions to the workforce. You're going to be presented with difficult problems to solve, and you need that skill. You need to have gone through difficult problems, whether it be in content, whether it be in math or science. And the experience of solving those difficult math problems and difficult science problems apply to everything.
If my child is an athlete or loves music or fine arts,
This is the place to be. This is the place to come to. Choir, band, orchestra, all of them go to competitions and they come back with trophies. We have a trophy case there in front of the school as you come in, and those are recent trophies from the last 2 or 3 years. Either we need another one or we need a bigger one, because that's the expectation. That's the culture that we're trying to set here at Brown. The expectation is that we're going to win. We're competitive. but we preach it takes talent, but it takes hard work. Those two combinations, talent and hard work, that'll lead to success in anything, in fine arts, in athletics. The expectation every season, the expectation that I voice to the students, the expectation that I voice to the coaches, it's we're gonna put in the work. We're gonna outwork everybody else. We have the talent here to make it happen, and then it's that combination of hard work and talent that'll get us where we need to get to.
Outstanding. And I know that you have been successful in
Yes.
UIL academics. You
Yes.
have been successful at Brown in athletics. You have been successful in fine arts. And from a principal's perspective, how has that success transferred into the classroom and the overall culture and climate of the organization?
It's a winning culture. It's a no excuses kind of culture. Like, this is the expectation. The expectation, if we do those two things, if we are willing to put in the work, and we have the talent. We have talented teachers, we have talented students, we have talented counselors, talented librarians. The talent is here, but talent alone isn't gonna get us where we need to get to. It's the talent plus the hard work. So that's what we're instilling in the kids. One of the goals that we're working on this year is we want to be district champions in attendance. So that's a message that we preach to the kids every day. We got to come to school every day, and we set the example too. So there's a little competition with the teachers also. Teachers need to be here every day, students need to be here every day, because that's half the battle right there. Show up, at least show up, and then we'll take care of the rest. If you show up, we have the quality teachers and the quality individuals on the campus that can lead to success down the road.
And I noticed there's some pictures of
Yes.
students that are on the wall over here. What?
And that I attribute again to having quality individuals on the campus. At the beginning of the year, my message to my librarian, my message to my ELA department was, I want, as soon as you walk into this building, for people to know that reading is paramount here at Brown Middle School. We've made it important. There's pictures on the wall of teachers reading their favorite book. So we're reading, so the kids are reading too. So we're setting that example for the kids, and that's the culture that we want to set, is we're a reading culture, we're informed.
And one thing about Brown Middle School and McAllen ISD is we're very, very proud of our teachers, we're very, very proud of our students, and we're very proud of our community. We know that together we can make it happen. And it's because of instructional leaders like Mr. Gutierrez and all the principals in our district, and it's because of the wonderful teachers that we have that are executing lessons every single day, and our counselors and our diagnosticians and our central staff, and everybody from the bus driver to the service line in the cafeteria to our custodians plays a key role in educating a child. And that's the beautiful thing. In McAllen ISD, it's a family-oriented environment, and it takes everybody pulling in the same direction to accomplish our dreams. And that's making sure that every student becomes the best version of themselves and reaches their full potential and eventually becomes a contributor in a positive way to society.
So here we have the flags hanging from the different universities, Ivy League universities in Texas. And this is like our college hallway. Mondays we have College Day, where the students are allowed to wear a shirt or a jersey from their favorite college. And here we have Ms. Gonzalez. She's our writing teacher. If you want, we can go inside her room.
Absolutely.
And see what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Hi.
This one right here.
Thank you so much for all you do, students, and Ms. Gonzalez, thank you very much.
Well, we're working a figurative language, and we have, like, this is an example. I'm going to read it to them, and then you have to tell me what it is, okay? So we have two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So it's talking about two roads.
Symbolism.
Yell it out. Symbolism.
Symbolism.
We got it. Symbolism. And what is it representing?
Life.
Life. Okay, and what is it being compared to? Like what?
Two roads.
Two roads. So we have that one. So it's a little review on our techniques that the authors use for language to create an effect. Now here we have another one. It cools its heels in the driveway, resting. Its metal, smiling. Automobile. Personification.
Because it's resting.
It's resting. Can automobiles rest?
No.
No. It's creating. It's giving it human characteristics.
Great job, guys.
Awesome.
I'm Misael Martinez. I'm a theater arts teacher here at Brown Middle School, and have been for the past 6 years. Today my students are going to be talking to you about how they got into theater, why they chose it, and their first experiences within the theater department.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Garcia and I'm in 6th grade. My first experience with drama was in summer camp, doing little skits of different plays.
Hi, my name is Kaylin Garcia. I'm in 6th grade and I chose drama because I wanted to try something new and because my friends motivated me to go to drama.
My name is Audrey Wright and I'm in 8th grade. And my first experience on stage was in 6th grade when I was in a play called The Yellow Boat. And I was on stage acting and it was just so fun to watch people laugh and smile at us and to see how everyone was affected at the end, and it was just really fun.
Hello, my name is Jesus Chavez. I am in 6th grade and one of the reasons I joined drama is because I've always enjoyed watching people be on stage and I wanted to try out for that. My parents watching me was the best thing ever. They always inspire me and tell me to perform at a play because they think I'm really good at acting.
Thanks to my students for sharing their personal stories about theater and theater arts. Remember guys, all the world's a stage.
So what's the first thing we look at? Good morning, Dr. Gonzalez.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing wonderful. We are here with Miss Leandro, who's a wonderful 7th grade ELA teacher at Brown Middle School. And as we were speaking to Mr. Gutierrez, he bragged about the quality of his teachers, and he said that the magic happens at Brown and the students do so well because of the quality of teachers, the passion of the teachers. And Miss Leandro is an example of one of the teachers that brings that higher order thinking to the classroom, who ensures that students are engaged in their work, who brings authentic connections to the table, utilizes technology, and creates this wonderful learning experience for students. So we're very proud of all the teachers at Brown Middle School. We're very proud of all the teachers across the district. And I did want to thank you personally, Ms. Leandro. Thank you so much for everything that you do. And so what's going on today in your classroom? What are your students learning?
Well, right now we are working on a poetry unit, so they've been analyzing poetry and coming along quite well. Armando, would you like to tell them a little bit about what you've learned?
We've learned how to make connections and look how to analyze how poetry, look through it and get the right answer.
Very good. So analyzing and making connections, that's a very important skill when it comes to comprehending a piece. So I commend you all on that, and I thank you for everything that you do.
And my goal for them is to walk out of here telling me that they love poetry. So.
Well, I know that I love poetry, and I know that I am where I am today because of the teachers that I had when I was your age. So students, please listen to your teachers, stand up to the challenge, work hard every day, focus on your goals, set your goals, and one day you'll be able to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. So we're very proud of you students. Thank you all very much. And thank you, Ms. Leandro.
Thank you.
Dr. Gonzalez, this is our athletics period. The girls athletics, 7th graders, Coach Villarreal, Coach Sauceda do an excellent job with our girls, motivating their girls, promoting fitness, promoting wellness, and I see this as a vital for all kids, like not just athletics, but maybe fine arts, if the kids are involved in band, if the kids are involved in orchestra, in choir. These programs are our best dropout prevention programs, our best drug prevention programs, our kids tied to something that's bigger than themselves. They're responsible to other people, not just, they can't make decisions what's best for themselves all the time, it's what's best for the group. So we try to connect our kids to either athletics, you're going to be in athletics, you're going to be in band, something so they have that connection.
And that's beautiful because it's connected to our Let's Move initiative, and it's connected to the whole initiative for an Alliance for a Healthier Generation. I know that Coach Mario Reina is working really hard to make sure that not only our students but our staff is focused on wellness, and I see the coaches working out with the kids and motivating them, and I see the kids working hard, and that's what it takes. At the end of the day, it takes hard work, whether you're in the athletic arena or whether you're in the classroom. It's all about hard work. So I appreciate you setting that high standard and doing what it takes to make it happen.
So we're here in a 6th grade science classroom. This is Miss Clark's classroom, and the students are learning about crystals. They're making crystals in a mineral lab. Miss Clark is a 3rd-year teacher here at Brown, and the students just rave about it. They really like coming to her class. It's a fun class. Who's your favorite teacher, Miss Clark? Miss Clark, because it's such a fun class. And this is an example of student-centered, inquiry-based learning, where the students are figuring out about minerals. They're not reading it in a book or working on a handout or a worksheet. They're actually doing a lab and discovering for themselves how crystals are created or how crystals are made. So.
That's awesome. As a former science teacher, I'm excited to be students working on a hands-on activity and really understanding what they're learning about with regard to crystals and understanding that conceptually. It's nice to see the passion that Mrs. Clark has for her students, and that's obvious. What's your name, son?
Josh Castillo.
Hey, Josh Castillo. What are y'all learning about today?
Minerals.
Minerals. All right, all right.
What is that in that container? What are you making there?
The mineral.
So this is borax, and you're going to make crystals out of the borax?
Yes, with dye and water.
That is awesome. Very nice. Very nice.
Is the solution saturated yet? No, not yet. Let's keep adding, right? Stop.